Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I will be playing Ryze in a bit of a low elo actually. I'm playing in upper plat, actually mid plat. There's like plat 3s in this game. I'm not sure if it's Smurf Q. I don't think it is, because this account, I haven't played on it since like season 7. Like, it was master when I played in season 7, but it's decayed 4 years, so yeah. I think we're in actual genuine platinum for once. And today will be showing you guys how to carry in this ELO. I think I'm versus a Vex. I'm not sure. Maybe that's Raven mid? I'm not entirely sure. But anyways, what I will be running today, whenever I do play in low elo, I like to run Flash Ghost for that extra carry potential. Oh, I'm actually versus Vex. Okay, perfect. Shouldn't have gotten hit by that. It doesn't matter though. And as per usual, I'm just going to play for my mana flow bans. Just going to walk up and W that guy, walk back. So I have Flash Ghost. I'm also running Scorch and Ravenous Hunter. I do recommend Time Warp Tonic when you are taking TP. But whenever I go anywhere below Master Tier, I like to run Ghost because I can just 1v9 carry. Just mechanically, you know. So this is what I like to do whenever I am below a certain level of play. Just like running Flash Ghost and playing for scaling. Matchup is pretty easy. I think Ryze actually does really well into Vex. Because Vex punishes champs with dash. Ryze doesn't have a dash, so it's pretty good matchup. Because she can't really reliably hit any of her spells on me. Because I can just juke him pretty easy. Yep, just like that. Can't really catch up that much. Just gonna go for that. Not gonna go too hard as there's a lot of minions here. I can probably go for a solo kill pretty soon. I'm actually pretty rusty playing in these lower elos because I've been playing in 1K LP Challenger for a long ass time now. Okay, pretty good trade. If he doesn't base here, I should be able to kill him soon. Okay, I think both of us are pretty If I can get 1 Q on him, that'd be nice. Okay, it ain't happening. I'm just gonna make sure to ward for Kindred in case I get ganked or anything. He's having a real hard time CSing here. He's using a lot of spells just to CS. Once I hit level 4, I will look to go for that solo kill if he gives me that angle. Looks like there's some fighting going on there. I don't really have to commit anything just yet. Okay, so I actually chose to shove. So maybe I won't go for that solo kill. Maybe I'll just base. It's the one thing I don't actually like about not taking TP. You have to be pretty smart with your mana pool. I've saved enough so that I can actually recall here though. So I can just EQ this whole wave a couple times. And I should be able to get my reset off. Oh, wow. Alright, just gonna recall here. I did want to go for the solo kill, but if they're not giving you the angle, you can just base. Be very happy. Like, you don't have to force solo kills. And I'm gonna go ahead and get some boots, get some of this mana. Alright, perfect. Now I should be able to really pressure her now that I have a mana pool and some extra mobility. I'm gonna start heading mid now. We also have to remember that my lane opponent did take exhaust this game. Okay, so don't get baited by the exhaust, and make sure I can actually kill her through the exhaust when I am doing the solo kill. So far, the game's pretty boring. I am 1K LP playing in like Platinum 3, but like it doesn't really matter because the main difference in ELOs is not necessarily like pure mechanics. Actually, yeah, I suppose it is pure mechanics, but mostly it's decision making. And it goes both ways. Decision making is mechanics. Knowing when to go for trades, that is mechanics. So you just want to play with your brain is what I'm getting at here, guys. I'm gonna see what I can do here. Just gonna shove and then maybe I can roam, honestly. Because I don't really want to go for a solo kill when I'm this shoved up. What I want to do is I want to either roam top or bot. Oh, they both look doable. I think top. I think Fiora's going to get very aggressive here, and I'm actually going to go ahead and shut that down. E! Oh my god, dude. Okay, I can see why it's pretty frustrating to play in the lower regions, or not regions, lower ELOs. I'm setting up the perfect bait for this guy, and he just refuses to take it. No, actually, you have to use my ghost to secure it. Okay, so I was hovering over last chapter there. It's fine to buy this, or it's fine to buy the Ionian Boots plus Dark Seal. Both are fine. Ionian Boots is pretty nice though. Right, just gonna go ahead and mute Seraphine because she's kind of annoying. Don't let this shove out here. And then after I shove out fully, I can look for another roam. Maybe on top again. Or I can go for a plate. Pretty hard to gank for a lane that's not even there, so I'm just gonna go for this plate. My R coming up soon. I'm pretty ungankable. They don't really have good CC to chain me down or anything. Okay, now we're gonna start playing more actively for trades here. Because now I have enough of a mana pool to go for it. And I pack quite the punch. This guy gives me the angle. Yep. Just go for that EQ poke. If they ever disrespect and walk into your range, you can just fucking poke them like that. Just tell them what's up. Be like, hey, you're up too far. This is my lane. Oh, I'm gonna get feared here. Okay, I'm not sure what this exhaust is all about. I was a little worried Kindred was coming to gank me when he exhausted, but Phase Rush got me out. Yeah, really unsure what that exhaust is, but now I can basically just solo kill her whenever the fuck I want. Alright, gonna get another plate. As you guys can see, I'm 20 CS up right now, 2 plates up. And I am doing pretty decent in these trades. It's pretty hard to kill someone who can clear the wave pretty well. There's a guy over there. I can't make it in time, so I'm gonna completely ignore that. Okay, so here is probably the biggest struggle in lower ELOs. Actually, any ELO, honestly, is people just fucking die on repeat. Okay, so here I'm just gonna base and get Lost Chapter because I don't really like sticking around too long. Is this guy gonna stop me? Okay, some very weird body language he was giving off, some weird vibes. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and base here. And now that I have Lost Chapter, it's Raven support, what the hell? Now that I have Lost, oh my god, these they're 0-4. Now that I have Lost Chapter, I do a lot of damage, and I also get some mana sustain from leveling up. So honestly, I'm not even playing that differently from how I play in high elo, but maybe that's just because I have really high elo habits. Like in high elo, you and by high elo I mean 1k alpha challenger. You don't really go for solo kills because it's not really possible to solo kill the enemy opponent because they're also 1k LP usually. So they play smart. So maybe it's some of my high elo habits seeping into this game here. An extra plate. I mean, this is a pretty good lead. 480 gold from plates. That's basically a kill and a half. Nice. My jungler made a good play. Alright, gonna be at level 9 here. And this is a very important spike for Ryze. This is when he starts doing so much with his Q. I'm gonna see if I can... oh, he just ulted me. I don't know what that's all about, but I'm just gonna out-trade him even though he ulted. It's hard to actually kill the guy, by the way. So if you guys don't know about Vex, whenever her thing is red, she has a fear. Let's see if I can get some poke down somehow. It's pretty hard. Okay, if she stays for the next wave, I can kill her. I'm gonna go ahead and roam here. She just ulted. I think she flashed over here. Just gonna EWQ just to secure it. And I actually have a flank window behind them over here. I should be able to kill them here. I kind of gave up my flank actually. Kind of an idiot. It is what it is. I know this guy. Okay, he's out. Yeah, I definitely pathed incorrectly there. And maybe it doesn't matter. Nice, we got a kill. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and base. As for mythic choice, it is always the same. You always go Everfrost. No exceptions. I think it's pretty bad to go Ludens. I think it's pretty bad to go Lyongres. I think you should always go Everfrost. Because the #1 weakness of Ryze is he's pretty squishy. But with Everfrost, you get pretty tanky. And then not to mention, if you have Everfrost, you have 2 roots. Okay? One's guaranteed because you just press E and then you press W. And guess what? The next one is guaranteed. Everfrost is guaranteed because they're already rooted. So that's like 3 seconds of rooting. And that is why Ryze is really strong. It's just so easy to layer CC as Ryze. Okay. The thing about lower ELO is once you get a lead, you can do a lot with it. In high ELO, it's pretty easy to throw your lead, especially if you get like caught out. But in low ELO, you can basically just out team fight them. Like, you can even go for like 1v3 plays if you feel like it, which I don't really recommend because obviously you guys aren't the same ELO as me, right? You guys are playing in your own ELOs, so I recommend going for fights that have purpose, that have numbers advantage, you know, rather than just you know, YOLO fighting. Should Herald bot, by the way, it's about to expire. Okay, so I have a couple options here. I can look to shove in mid really deep and fight Vex, but I don't think that's very oh, goodbye cannon. I don't think that's a very smart choice because I'm pretty gankable. My second option here is invade the jungle or dive bot. Both are fine. I'm gonna go ahead and get that red. Thank you very much. All right, so I want you guys to note what I just did there. I E'd again, and then I Q'd. Okay, nice. And what that does is, if you guys don't know, every time you... Okay, can my... I'm just gonna leave. I think they can actually damage me. Every time you use 2 abilities that are not Q, you get 2 stacks. And that gives you move speed. So I had 385 move speed, right? Just base, and then I E, and then I E'd again, and then I Q'd. Look, it goes up to 500 move speed. If I didn't EEQ there, I would have never killed Draven. It's a very underrated combo, and I highly recommend everybody uses this combo when your W is not up, because it lets you chase people, and they can't really run. Whereas if you EQ, you're just standing there in place. EQ is a standard ground combo, you know, but EEQ is a chase and kiting combo. So that's very good. I'm gonna go ahead and get Medjais here. I don't recommend that you guys get Medjais, because if you die once with this item, you're kind of fucked. But with my flash, with my ghost, and my challenger positioning, I'm very confident that I won't die with this Medjais. So I went ahead and bought Medjais. Alright, gonna go ahead and run mid here. As you guys can see, my the lead I built up this game did not come from like the first 3 minutes. Per se. I didn't really solo kill him in the first 3 minutes. It's just taking these smart moves, these smart roams, and then executing on them. I've only killed my lane opponent once. You guys don't have to kill your lane opponent to win games. You just have to kill the enemies or pressure the map more than the enemies on that. And that's really the secret of climbing. You don't have to get baited by solo kills, you know. It's more of an ego thing, you know, getting solo kills. I'm gonna go ahead and lane up here, because I can probably just hit the tower. Ornn actually should be going mid, but he doesn't know, because it's just low elo, so. Because Orin can actually pick up this mid wave while I get the top tower. Oh, he's actually going. That's surprising. Very nice. Now there is a Drake spawning in about 20 seconds. I can go for it. I think I should go for it. I think we just collapse here, honestly. Because we are so much stronger. The thing about this is they do have the setup in the Drake and in the bot river. But we're just so much stronger, it doesn't matter. I'm actually going to look to kill their bot laners here. I'm going to ghost on this MF. Remember what I said, guys? 2 roots. You just don't miss. Right. Oh no, I'm dead. Alright, well, I died with Medjay's, and now I'm fucking weak as shit. So this is why I don't buy that item. Vex is just broken, guys. Just ult on you from 20 miles away. Maybe I get the assist, maybe I get 2 stacks back, please. Ah, I didn't get any stacks. Well, it's not that big a deal. Yeah, this is precisely why I don't recommend getting Medjay's. Now I am down 50 AP, which is about 1k gold. Okay, I'm gonna go mid here. Usually you want to start siding as Ryze, but it doesn't really matter. Just go where your other carry isn't, you know. Let me see if you are there. I'm gonna go ahead and get this mid wave. Oh my god, that's a lot of damage. Oh my god, he lived. Oh, little help here, little help here, pal. Oh my god. There's just randomly 4 people mid. It doesn't really matter because my team can. Oh, I guess they can't clean up. All right. Well, that was a big mistake. You shouldn't really be walking up that far, I guess. Pretty glad that happened though, because that is the way that you throw in games where you do have leads. So don't do what I did. Don't walk up that far into mid lane when 4 people aren't showing, because they'll just do that to you. Make sure you can see people on side lanes, or at least you have an idea of where the enemy team is before you walk up as far as I did. That is what I recommend to you guys. Doesn't really matter, we're still really ahead. I'll just start playing with a bit more of a brain, is all. See if I can get this blue buff over here. Okay, Scuttle order is up. What the fuck? And he should die. I don't even have to use my ulti. Yep. Okay. So instead of buying Medjay's, what should I have bought to be more efficient with my build? I could have bought needlessly large rod, which means I can finish my my Seraphs quicker, and then that will let me get to my Zhonya's quicker. Because typically every game you just build Everfrost, Seraphs, Zhonya's in the order that you need them, and what I mean by that is if you are having difficulty surviving fights, you should probably get Zhonya's first. If you are completely safe in fights and you just want more damage, you get Seraphs first. And this is a game where it's fine to just get Seraphs first, because I don't really have anyone that can actually kill me. Unless, like, I just misposition and grief, you know. Just gonna go ahead and get this tower. I think I saw another guy over here. I don't really want to 1v2. I could do it if I wanted to, like, eagle on them, but it's not really worth. It's not guaranteed. Unless this MF just starts fucking disrespecting me. What the fuck are you doing, pal? Alright. Yeah, 3 people bought. I know when to stop fighting, so I'm just gonna leave. And Drake's up in 30 seconds. And the thing about these Drakes and objective in general, which means Herald, Baron, Drake, you know, you just want to be there about a minute to 30 seconds in advance before it spawns. Ideally a minute, but worst case 30 seconds. Because if you have the setup, they can't really enter. We should, yeah, they have no tower. I can't. Okay, this is pretty annoying. I mean, we don't really have to go for the engage, but when they don't have 2 towers, like their nearest tower is here, they're extremely caught out, especially when we have Ashar and Ornar. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling pretty frustrated with how these guys are playing. Especially this Ornn, because they don't really listen to my pings. So there's only so much you can do to control the actions of your teammates, which is something I'm definitely feeling in this ELO right now. So whenever you guys do play, you should always focus on yourself. Make sure you're keeping your CS up. Make sure you're positioning well in team fights. It's not a good example, my past 2 deaths, but make sure you are positioning well in team fights and actually impacting the fight. Because it's more important to stay alive in DPS than die and trade 1 for 1 or something, you know. So here they can actually Baron. I'm not really sure what the fuck they're doing. I mean, they should really be on Baron because they're about to send 2 people bot for me. As you guys can see, they're sending people down here. And now, what does this mean? Kindred is completely alone. And the thing you can control to an extent is Baron pulls. These guys had no clue Baron is absolutely free, but as soon as I start spam pinging it, they're on it. So if you guys ever do recognize that Baron is completely free, try to ping your teammates. And how you can really tell if Baron is free or not is how many people are dead or alive. So we killed 2 people, and then 2 people were also very far from Baron, so there's only 1 person that can contest Baron, who is Kindred. So that's how I could tell that Baron is absolutely free. Bit of a slower game, honestly, but I think this is good for educational purposes. Because typically, whenever you guys do play in your ELO, the game will be just as slow as this. Maybe it's because I'm too used to playing in my own ELO. Like I've been very sheltered in Challenger these days. So I've been taking less risks, less like 1v9 plays. I can actually absolutely destroy this guy in a 1v1 if he chooses to go for it. And the thing about this is Ryze actually does counter Fiora. I'm gonna actually start off with the root here. Okay, I'm gonna pop the Ghost. This is what Ghost is for, guys, so you can chase people down later. Okay, I mean, this guy's just dead. Okay. So once people do start challenging you like that, when you are this bad, like, you just kill them. You don't have to really force 1v2s, they'll just come to you. And usually when people go into you, it's not really a good play by them. Nice ace. They can probably end the game. Maybe not. It's okay. Right now I'm an absolute monster. The thing about my lead right now is I'm 3 levels up, and each level is worth about 1k gold. It's pretty impactful, actually. Alright, not as much of a pop-off game, I'd say, especially early game, but I hope you guys learned about some macro from this game. I would say the most important thing you can get from this game would be how to roam, really, how to catch people out, especially the top laner and the bot laners. Yeah. Anyways, thank you guys all very much for watching, and I shall catch you in the next one. Bye bye.